I see this unhealthy trend of people compartmentalizing their health. People try to improve their physical health while neglecting their mental health. Please share how important it is to work on your physical, mental, spiritual, relational, and financial health.
Okay, so taking a holistic approach to managing your health is very important. I am also seeing this disturbing trend where people are just working on one aspect of their healthy lifestyle. The most prominent one, of course, is the trend of going to the gym. I have no difficulty with people going to the gym and working out to build strength, flexibility, and so on. But what is happening, I'm seeing a lot of people bulking, building the muscles, sculpting the body, when in truth and in fact, what they should be doing is sculpting the spirit, sculpting and strengthening the mental aspects of themselves, and also sculpting and strengthening the emotional and spiritual aspects of themselves. So what I am observing are a lot of people who are very fit, very flexible, and they are suffering from anxiety and taking anxiety medication. They are emotional basket cases. They can't maintain a relationship with their other half because they don't even know how to communicate. So those kinds of imbalances show me that, you know, there is no systematic approach to managing the self. And once you're talking about the self, you have to be talking about the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual self. You have to. It is impossible to talk about one without the other. They're all inextricably bound. If you don't eat well, your mental state, your cognition, and your intelligence are going to be impacted. So you must eat well. Some people are only eating for the physical look. So they're only taking proteins to bulk and they're only taking this and that so that they don't put on fat. That's insanity right there. In fact, there is a form of insanity that I'm seeing. Those people who are 9 and 10 hours in the gym every day, that is not a balanced person. Not a balanced person. If you spend 90 minutes per day in the gym, that is consistency. And we can't frown upon consistency. But hours every day is a sign of some kind of imbalance. And if you're a person who is listening to this, you need to rein it back in and dedicate some time to being alone, some quiet time, some time for meditation, some time for reflection and reading, some time for doing physical work, sometimes for cleaning your space, some time for spending with your girlfriend or with your boyfriend, some time for spending with your children, sometimes for nourishing and nurturing yourself, nurturing your spirit, right? So we need to, people need to stop and just look at themselves and try to determine whether the approach that they're taking with their lifestyle change, or their adjusted lifestyle is a balanced one. It is important for us to interact with people. You need time for family. It is important to address your professional life. That's another thing that we're observing, people spending so much time on their professional life that they have no time for family. That is just as detrimental. Spending so much time with your professional life that you have no time for friends, that's detrimental. Spending so much time on your professional life that you have no time for relationships, that is insanity again. So I think we're all living in this really insane world where there are societal expectations that are just demanding, and we have to push back and say no. Weekends are mine. We have to push back and say my phone is going to be switched off at 8 p.m. I will take no more phone calls. I am spending quiet time with my family, with my friends. So this is how you take care of yourself. This is how you balance everything. You know, take some time, go into nature. That's important too. You cannot be in a concrete environment, in air-conditioned building, straight from your workplace into your home space, and you don't have a chance to walk outside to take in some fresh air, you know. So it's all about balance. It's all about giving attention to every aspect of yourself.
So how can one do so in a sustainable way?
Well, I think it has to be thought out. You have to sit and consciously make a decision to ensure that everything is balanced. I have oftentimes said to some of my friends who are workaholics that you have to step back. There's people in your exact capacity that have the time to go to the gym, that have the time to get a massage, that have the time to go and take a 2-day vacation. Why aren't you able to do that? The reason why you are not able to do that is that you have never made the effort to do it. You have never carved out the time and set the intention to do it. So I think to answer that question, people have to set the intention to have a balanced lifestyle, to dedicate as much time to themselves as to their partners, to their family, to their professional job, and then to their spiritual growth, emotional growth, personal growth and development. Those things are important. Some people end up aging and having arrested development in specific areas of their lives. You know, when we're young, we all like to go out clubbing, dancing, partying. And then you see some people who are in their late, I'm not going to call any digits, and they're still partying. They have not evolved as a person. They have not evolved themselves emotionally or spiritually. They're still stuck in the partying, youthful years and so on. So we also have to intentionally look at the stage that we're at and ensure that we are, acquiring wisdom, acquiring knowledge, and putting that together with our spiritual, emotional selves and growing ourselves as a person.